Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Everybody's enjoying their meal, I assume? Very good. All right, it's time for the next portion of our show, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I just want to say, you know, the snowstorm yesterday, the snowstorm took away one of our rehearsals for this entire evening. So today was the first and only day we got a chance to rehearse all of our numbers. So if you could, please take another moment to congratulate and give a hand to these guys who picked up. And we lost a few performers along the way, and like I said, the snowstorm kind of got rid of our rehearsal yesterday. But one of the good things that happened because of the snowstorm is that flights were canceled. And one flight that was canceled was going to Florida to perform in a show. A gentleman who's here that you know, he's written 100 years of Broadway. He's done 50 years of rock and roll. And I'd like to call him to the stage right now, graduate, alumni of 1986, Mr. Neil Berg.
Hey, everyone. Hello. Hey, guys. So it sounds like the cafeteria, you know, or the dorm. You guys, everybody having a good time? I hope so. Having a great time. I'm very proud to be among so many great alumni. I just want to say a few things before we start our portion of the Broadway section of the program. That entire song that you heard, this entire evening, I'm not supposed to be here. By a fluke, by my flight getting canceled, I was able to come. I helped put together last year's and I helped this year, but the heavy lifting this year, all those lyrics written this year, all of this was done by that man who was just standing here, the incredible Pat McGuinness of Class of '80. Pat, thank you right back there. You deserve so much credit. Thank you for all you've done. Amazing job. All right, so we have some, I've been very fortunate in my career working in the Broadway community as a composer and a producer, you know, I have a musical right now that's coming out. I'll talk a little bit about that. But more importantly, we just want to get to the songs. I've been very fortunate to work with many of the most famous Broadway stars. I always say this next Broadway star is my favorite of all time, and I've worked with a lot. Recently, she starred in contemporary musicals such as Fun Home and Next to Normal. She also had a chance to star in the last revival of Fiddler on the Roof on Broadway, opposite Harvey Fierstein and Alfred Molina, playing the role of Huddle. She's best known because for over 5 years on Broadway and abroad, she starred in perhaps the greatest soprano role of all time, where she played Christine Daae in The Phantom of the Opera. And what's most impressive, as far as I'm concerned, is she's my wife. And I know. And when you look at her and you look at me, you're like, no way, that's not possible. It's only because I went to Binghamton. Yeah. Anyway, we thought we'd start off with our portion of the show with one of the greatest songs ever written. In this incredible venue, I thought it would be appropriate to start off with one of the greatest shows and greatest songs. This is a song from a musical called Cabaret. Welcome, Rita Harvey.
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. Come blow your horn. Start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. I used to have this girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes from too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember when she turned to me and said, "What good is sitting all by yourself in a room? Come, hear the music play." Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Start by admitting from cradle to tomb, it isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum, only a cabaret, old chum, and I love a cabaret.
Rita Harvey. I swear, we're married, I swear.